Isn't that cool? Check this out. That is the Beretta 21A, also known as the Bobcat. Little 22 long rifle, 7 to 8 shot mag. This one I believe takes 8. It doesn't like feeding them. And check this out. Tip up. How about I take you back to the tailgate and show you how we load this bad boy. So this thing's cool. I love looking in the cases at gun stores where people have stuff on consignment, and you never know what you're going to find. And I found this one. Isn't that super sweet? I love the Berettas, and I love these pocket guns. Now, I've got the chrono out here, so we'll run a couple different types of 22 long rifle across the chrono just to see. 22 does not have a lot of oomph. The argument is it's better than nothing. Well, we've got choices, but this is pretty cool. Little pocket gun, and before I load it back up, it's a double single. So I've got the safety here. I take the safety off and I can shoot single action or long double action. It's a rim fire. Don't want to dry fire it too much. It's not good for it. Very, very much built for pocket carry. The sights are very smooth and they can be drug out of a pocket if you see that. There's not too much to snag up. There is some knurling here on the hammer. I probably would never be thumb cocking this for what its purpose is. And this thing really, you know, buries in the hand. I just saw a video the other day. It made me laugh. Somebody was doing a gun kind of review and a commenter said, every gun tuber says they have extra large hands. Well, I actually do have extra large hands. Ask your mom. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that this gun is super tiny. It comes in various varieties of finishes. This one is a like matted stainless, hard plastic grips. There's some versions of this that have threaded barrels. And this one's pretty basic. I think I paid like 150 bucks for it in the used cabinet with one magazine, but she's sweet. So how do we load it? So I'll work it with the empty mag. So you can go to safe, insert a magazine, and then flip that dude up and drop one in. Or insert the mag and you would, I've got to have the safety off, pardon me, cycle and load. Very cool. So when you go to clear this dude out or do a safety check on it, the mag release is back here in the grip. Pull that mag, tip up the barrel. You can inspect the barrel. Look at that. We can see right through it. And we know she's clean. And you can store it or do whatever you're going to do. There's an interesting breakdown to take it apart. I'm not going to do that out here on the range. But I thought I'd show you this neat little pocket pistol. How about we set the chronograph up and see what kind of speeds we're getting. All right, so the first test is going to be some Federal Target grade performance. Looks like 40 grain. They advertise it for the semi-auto. I've got my chronograph set up. Let's load this dude up and we'll see what kind of speeds we got. You guys ready? I'm ready. This is exciting. All right, here we go. Let me just adjust this a little bit so I'm not just shooting into the berm, shooting into some steel here. And here we go. I'm gonna make sure I'm in a good spot for everybody. Good? Here we go. Enough talking. First round, 873 feet per second. And a good hit on steel at about 15 yards. Second shot, 899. 790, 859, 892, 'That's our 8th shot, 886, and we're done. Clear it out. So let's see, our average was 873. Let's try a different load. Load these up. These are the badass CCI Stingers. These are 32 grain, so I'll readjust and get some good data. Before I clear that out, this was that first load. You can see what we did through the little gun with that. as I'm loading this up. That extreme spread, 109 feet per second. Come on. I'm noticing, so this magazine holds 8 rounds, but it will not insert in the gun unless you have 7. So 7 in the mag, and then you're going to load 1 into the chamber to give us our 8. Let's do that with this one. All right, got my chrono adjusted for 32 grain. Got our little miniature gun loaded up. Here we go. Oh, I got to set her to start. Now here we go. Little tiny gun, barely hold the sucker. Lot more heat, 969, except we've got a failure. All right, let's see here. And that could have been my hand rubbing on the slide. I don't know. All right, that one fed. 983, 982, 947, 954, 967, 968, 977, and we're out. I definitely would not want to get hit by that, but that's a goofy argument. Everybody always says that. Just get a gun that's going to do the job. But that being said, our average was 968 feet per second, but remember, that's a tiny little projectile at 32 grains. So, synopsis. I think that first round that I caused a failure to extract on, I think nobody's out on the range but me. I think that slide rubbed across my hand right here and I slowed it down. So when you pick a little gun like this, remember, even though it's easy to conceal and hide, it's also going to have a lower output of energy on the target. It's also, if you've got adult-sized hands, it's harder to hold without screwing the thing up like I just did. And that's a practice thing, right? I don't shoot this little gun very often, but boy, she is pretty. From one of the oldest firearm makers on the planet, in fact, the oldest firearm maker on the planet, and one of the oldest continuously running family businesses on planet Earth, Beretta Corporation. Super cool. Hope you guys dug the video. Be well. Don't be dickheads. I'm out here today and I've got my Ignis Lux Coffee shirt on. This is our brand. We are making this stuff for people like you that love good coffee, that's made with love, that's roasted in small batches, that's delivered fresh to your door, that's low in acid and rich in flavor. Man, I'm just laying it on thick. Also, check out Gunfighter Gun Oil. Keep that gun lubed and wet with our Made in the USA synthetic lube. And if you're interested in training, CarryTrainer.com. We've got Florida, we've got Washington State, we've got Ohio, we've got Tennessee, we've got Illinois, Wisconsin, and a whole bunch of other cool places, Las Vegas too. See ya, and tell me in the comments what you think of these little pocket blasters. I'd love to hear it. Bye now.